Members, what's going on? Welcome to the Power of I Am. I'm Eric. I am all that is. I'm love. I'm perfection. I'm always chosen. I am everyone's top priority. No one is better than me. No one compares to me. Claim it. Alright. You know what I want to talk about today? It's fucking surrendering. Surrender to yourself. Surrender for yourself. You know you only experience your own echo. Everything's an echo. Everything's an echo of you. Right? Like, and to everyone in the dire circumstances, the I can't take this anymore circumstances, why is the same thing happen to me circumstances? Well, you know why, because I taught you guys how to make things normal, and I showed you how you made that normal for you. And there's nothing you can do about what's outside of you. Absolutely nothing. If you try to sit there and change and effort from the same consciousness, nothing is going to change. Everything has to change internally first. You can effort. And from the old version of you, you can only get who you are being. And maybe you'll get like little bits and pieces of this, but at the end of the day, I don't even like that term. At the end of the now, that's better. At the end of the now, you're going to get a similar, very, very, very similar result. And that's when we see that and then we say, that's normal for me. What else is new? No matter how hard I try, it's and that's how you make things normal for you. Surrender, guys. How much peace? You know how much peace you could give yourself? And a lot of people do this by accident. They do. They do it out of frustration. They say, fuck it. Dunzo. Right? And guys, I see it all the time. Like, there's a guy I work out with, and he's kind of known. He was on a popular TV show. I'm not gonna out him. And then he comes and goes. He'll do these shoots, and it wasn't until, and I talked to him today. This is probably why I'm making this little video for your members. What he told me was a beautiful thing. It's just how it is. He's like, man, before, especially what happened to him on the first TV show he was on, he's like, I didn't want people to remember me that way. He's like, and then I realized it's not about the people remembering me that way. It's about me remembering myself that way. And I was like, you fucking damn right it is. He's like, and I just decided, he's like, bro, I'm that guy right now. I'm that guy right now. Right? And then he just kept telling himself, I'm that guy. He has like, of course, high dreams. He wants to be in shows, all these things. And it wasn't until he prioritized himself and just let go and dropped the old script. Not let go of your dream. Not let go of what you wish to experience. Let go of everything holding you back. Everything that you think is holding you back. Everything that you think is in the way or preventing you from achieving your goal, from materializing your desired reality. Because if you are aware of such things, you are aware of not being there. You are aware that you are not it yet. You are aware that, there's so much I got to do. And no, we start at the end and the middle plays itself out based on who we choose to be. And then everything in the middle plays itself out based on the actions we take, the natural actions we take from the consciousness of us that's already there, from the self-concept, from the concept of self, from what we have, who we are, and then how we perceive and look at the world. And when you just say, fuck it, I surrender. I don't give a shit what's outside of me because I know who I am. I don't care if I get rejected. This guy was rejected. I don't care what happens because I understand how reality works. I understand only resisting this old script creates more of it. I understand every time I look into the reflection, the echo of me, and react to it and believe in it, I just create more of it for myself because I am so powerful. I am one with the all. I am pure love itself that whatever I put my attention on is given to me. And all I have to do is focus on my own greatness. All I have to do is let go. Like yesterday didn't exist, 2 seconds ago didn't exist, and decide, you know what, fuck it. Fuck all this. It's not going to change anyway. If it's going to be there anyway, I could choose to perceive things differently. I could choose to be aware of the fact that everything is already fucking here. Because it is. Even science backs this up. You just can't fucking see it. Your eyes are only bringing in a little small, tiny percentage of it, and our eyes don't see. Right? So, it wasn't until he did that. It wasn't until he prioritized himself and he got new ideas. Right? All of a sudden, he started eating differently, sleeping differently, working out differently, prioritizing self, cutting off, shit that wasn't serving him. And it was a natural action. He said it took no effort. It was a decision. And then from that decision, next thing you know, he was contacted. Hey, photo shoot, my friend. Hey, this soap opera opportunity came out. And because he prioritized himself because he got himself in the best shape of his fucking life, this role that he's in required, and he didn't even know, like the ability to do certain things that required bodily strength, core strength. And he was already there. But if he chose to be aware of the same shit, he wouldn't have been able to do those things. He wouldn't have been able to prioritize himself. He wouldn't have been able to see himself that way. And because he couldn't see himself that way, those opportunities couldn't see him. Those opportunities couldn't find him, couldn't be magnetically drawn to him. Because that version of him that I knew, that felt rejected because of the show he was on the first time, wouldn't have been able to do what he's doing now. He wouldn't even have the physical strength because he wasn't in the shape. But infinite intelligence knew what he had to do. Infinite intelligence brought him the things that were a perfect match in alignment to who he was being. You have to be it before it. And now he's telling me, he's like, dude, he's like, I'm just it. And he's like, things just keep coming and I know what to do. I'm always at the right place. I always know what to say. It just comes so natural. I don't have to think. I don't have to think. Think about that. Think about not having to think. No, really. And what he said to me is so true because I've been there. Everything is just flow. Because you just decided and you don't need the validation. You don't need someone to tell you. You don't need that person to say, I like you, or to look at you and to smile at you to make you feel good. You feel good already. You feel loved already. You don't need that bank balance to show you something. You know you're abundant. You're infinitely supplied. You know you are abundance, right? You're abundant and you're never not abundant. You're either abundant in not having or you're abundant in having. That's all reality understands. I am not, I have, I don't have. So release yourself, surrender to yourself, surrender to the fucking intelligence that you have within you that already knows what to fucking do. The problem is our ego minds get in the fucking way. The monkey brain's trying to compute, trying to process. It'll never fucking understand it. That's what I mean by there's no logic to this shit. I'm not trying to piss people off. What do you mean? You need logic to survive. I'm not talking about the left side of the brain has no fucking clue, does not comprehend manifestation. That's why Gospel of Thomas says, do not let the left hand know what the right hand's fucking doing. Because then you'll fucking overthink, confuse yourself, fucking hit rock bottom, and be like, what the fuck, this doesn't work. Again, you don't work. Let go. There's so much peace in not needing things to unfold the way you think they should. Just decide that's you now. And bask in that fucking essence for a day, 2 days. Make intent. Fucking listen to shit that makes you feel good. Inner dialogue that makes you feel like a fucking god, because you are. You know what I mean? Surround yourself with people that lift you up. Perceive people better. Walk with your fucking head up. Walk like you own the fucking room, because it's your own experience. Who are you hiding from? Different versions of yourself. Why are you afraid to do something? You're only interacting with different versions of yourself. Nothing is ever lost unless you decide so. Surrender, guys. Surrender to your power. Surrender to yourself. There's nothing for me to figure out. There's nothing for me to overthink. Allow. When you make a decision, you're it now. This man is flowing now. This guy is getting opportunities. Fucking soap operas, and then more from that and more from that. I told this guy today, more encouragement. I was like, you know what? When I'm sitting on the couch one day, with the love of my life, and we're gonna put on Netflix, and I'm gonna see your face. I'm gonna be like, you see that guy right there? He knew who the fuck he was before reality fucking proved it to him. That's why he's there. He won before reality showed him he won. He was that fucking guy before someone told him. He had all the roles before someone accepted him. He had the physique, the strength to do what was required of him before he even knew what was going to be required of him. Why? Because everything you do is the right move. Overthinking is a sign of old awareness fucking with you. Ego mind. Always ask yourself, is what I am reiterating in my head Does that go with someone who has it already? What am I shouting to reality? I'm going to end it with this. What am I shouting to reality? Is whatever I'm shouting, whatever I'm being aware of, is it implying that is absent within me? If it is implying that anything that I am saying, expressing, thinking, feelings that I am associating myself with, emotions that I'm accepting as true about myself because I can't separate myself, is it implying that the thing I want or the experience I want is empty within me? Because if it is, it will always be absent in the physical plane for you because it is your fucking reflection. Stop making it harder than what it fucking is. Stop making it harder than what it is. It's you. Surrender to you. Decide what the echo is. Decide what it means. Decide you're already there. Decide you're already whole. You're already fucking complete. You're supplied for. You're abundant. You're in that end. And you just know. The same way you know you knew these fears, you knew these worries. Oh, what else is new? Have the fucking audacity to do that shit in your favor and watch what turns around. It was never meant to be fucking hard. It was never meant to be this whole fucking process where you gotta meditate for fucking 10 hours a day. It was never meant that way. You've been doing this your whole life. The power's within you. Step into your fucking power, decide who you are, and surrender to your inner man or inner woman, inner identity, the I am, the Christ awareness, Christ consciousness within you, and allow the Father reality to reflect it. Allow everything to move, because you are always heard. Allow everything to move on your behalf. So get out of the way. Just because the fucking dove flew a little bit to the left and landed on the left branch, don't get all pissed off. Why is it on the left branch? It's supposed to be on the right branch. What am I doing wrong? YouTube, Yogi Boo Boo. No. Allow. Who cares what branch it's on? Who cares that girl didn't fucking look at you? Who cares? That's the old script. That's the old story. It's like watching the same Lifetime movie. Why does this same thing keep happening? I keep watching the same movie. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why are all the characters the same still? Surrender to yourself, guys. Just a quick message. Mondays are my busiest. It's a good busy. It's a good busy. I love being busy. I love it. I love speaking to each and every one of you. All right, guys. Your boy's going to be cooking for the public video. Nothing but greatness. Just like all of you guys. I appreciate you all. You have no idea. I know you're having a great day because it's normal. But just in case, I'll assume it to be great.